We will be installing the Dominator bracket system. Set the steel beam into place and make sure it is level. You can use a plumber strap to secure the beam in place. Next, install the bottom bracket. It can be placed outward or inward underneath the beam as seen. Mark and drill out for lag bolts using a hammer drill with a 7/16 inch diameter drill bit. Drill deep enough to accept the anchors. Vacuum out dust and debris with a shop vac. Install the bottom bracket with a socket wrench or an electric high-torque impact wrench. Now, assemble the Dominator as seen. Once it is assembled, set the Dominator in place and mark the 2 holes to be drilled out. Drill the marked locations using a 3/4 drill bit. Install the Dominator into the floor joist with the 3/4 inch diameter bolts, nuts, and washers. You may need to use a hammer to get the bolts in place if the fit is tight. Set the spring coil and 9-inch long bolt into place and begin to compress the spring with up to 40 pounds of torque. You can use a digital torque wrench for a precise compression of the spring. That is the installation of the Dominator bracket. Now we will look at installing the Dominator bracket with our extension. The extension is used for installing the Dominator in places that are hard to reach due to electrical wiring, piping, or the beam is too short to reach the floor joist. Take all components and assemble as follows to combine the Dominator and the extension. Set the extension in place and mark the holes for drilling. The extension requires 3 bolts to be installed. You can use any combination of 3 holes in the extension. The ideal configuration is with 2 bolts at the top and 1 in any of the 3 bottom holes. Drill out the marked holes with a 3/4 drill bit. Install the extension with 3 bolts, washers, and nuts. Next, install the 9-inch long bolt and spring just as we did in previous steps. Compress the spring with up to 40 pounds of torque. You may need to install the Dominator and extension on walls that run parallel to floor joists. Floor joists that run parallel require solid blocking installed to distribute the pressure. The solid blocking needs to go back at least 4 spaces of floor joists. And in cases where ducts or piping get in the way, the blocking can be rotated to fit, as seen here. You can then install the Dominator and extension on the first block using the previous installation steps.